Hello, everybody. Well, hi, baby bandit. How you doing? Oh, she's finished her. She has finished her breakfast with her, um, with her medication. My medicated kitty. Yes, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I love you. Hello, Nana Laura, honey. Hello, Charlie. It is so good to have you guys here. Um, I was working on cases and I was getting ready to edit the replay crew minis so I could get one posted. And I saw a familiar face. And yeah, I had to stop what I was doing and I have to watch it with you guys because it's quite amazing. It ended up being everything that I had hoped it would be. I really do love this new judge. He's quickly growing to tops in my book. So the first one is not a familiar face, but it's still definitely worth a rewatch or watching. And then the next one, he kills it.
Just because I was talking shit, that's what it was.
All right, got Judge here. All right, there we go, Judge.
All right. Then your name, sir?
Alfred Hyder, Hyder, last name.
Mr. Hyder, I'm Harris Blanchett. I'm the Justice of Peace here in San Jacinto County.
Okay.
My job today is to tell you what you're being filed on for and set your bond.
Sounds good.
You are filed on for the offense of criminal trespass, a misdemeanor class B. Do you
Okay.
understand the charge?
Yes, well, I kind of do, but I have a question.
Well, I don't know if I can answer your question. I'm not going to be your trial judge. I'm just a magistrate that's going to read your rights and set your bond.
Understand. I just got a quick question, that's all.
Go
You
ahead.
say it's criminal trespassing?
Yes, sir.
So what was the crime that was committed?
What time was it committed?
No, what crime for it to be a criminal trespass?
Trespass. Criminal trespass means that you were on someone's property and you had been told to leave and you failed to leave.
Makes sense.
This guy is a perfect candidate for a future soft sit. We may see him. We may see him in the future.
So you trespassed when you stayed past your invitation. Okay? You have the right to hire an attorney to represent you. You have the right to have the attorney with you while you're being questioned by peace officers or attorneys that represent the state. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement. Any statement you make can be used in court against you, and they have the right to stop talking at any time. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
You need a court-appointed attorney, you're going to get your own.
It depends on. I have to check once I get out. I got to make sure I still have my job or whatever. So.
Okay, well, let me just do this. I'll put it at this point in time that you're declined, but at any time you decide you need a court-appointed attorney, when you go back to court, you can tell the judge that you need a court-appointed attorney. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
And are you currently out on bond for any other charges anywhere else?
Yes, sir.
What are you on bond for?
Possession of marijuana.
Okay, that misdemeanor or felony?
Misdemeanor.
Okay, you know what county it's in?
Montgomery.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set your bond today at $1,000. You have any questions about anything I can help you with?
Nah. So when do I go to court? How would this
Well,
go? How long does this
I
process
don't,
take?
I do not know when your court date will be. That's when you make your bond. The court will advise your bondsman when your trial is, and the bondsman will notify you.
Okay. Cause my wife, man, it's like the person that I need to do this, and they ain't even get my phone last night, and I really can't make no calls because my phone, the police didn't get my phone, and my wife, she was having spine surgery today, and really I was supposed to be there, honestly. Like it's just last night, me and the police had a little verification. Well, the store owner, then the police was called, and I was still talking noise. I was really trying to get the store owner information, which I had recorded the whole thing on my phone, but the police was like, "Oh, well, you didn't want to leave," so I'm like, "I just trying to get his information, sir. That was all." So I really was supposed to be at my wife. Like I said, she having spine surgery today, and she's not going to be able to do too much. And it's like I'm the only one that's there for her. So I know it probably don't matter, but I'm just trying to get out.
Make that bond and you get out.
I don't have nobody to do it. And my phone, everything is on my phone.
Is your phone, is it in the property of the
No, they
inmate?
didn't put it in my property. No, they left it in the car.
I don't know.
See, that's the only way. I mean, if I can get out, I make the bond with no problem, but I don't even have nobody to call. Like I said, my wife is in spine surgery right now as we speak. It's
Yes,
like I ain't trying to miss over on nobody. I'm just trying to get out to get to my wife and be able to do what I need to do.
Yes, sir. The jail staff will be able to assist you in possibly getting your phone or getting you the number you need to call.
They didn't put my phone in my property.
There's nothing I can do. I don't have any.
No, understand. All right, I guess that's it then.
Why do they always get locked up right before someone that desperately needs them has to go through some type of surgery or has, immediate medical care needs, and they go out and get locked up? I don't get it. You think if someone needs you that bad, you'd make being in their life a priority. But no, you make running your mouth a priority and then getting locked up.
All right, sir. You take care.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and here comes our buddy. You're going to recognize him right away.
Benjamin Irwin?
Yes, sir.
Didn't I just see you yesterday?
Yeah, that's what I told him. He just seen me yesterday.
Okay, well, here we are again. So let me tell you that you're charged with offensive criminal mischief.
What is that?
Misdemeanor. It means that you destroyed or damaged someone's property. The value of the property was greater than or equal to $100, but less than $750. So that makes it a misdemeanor class B. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, and you're also charged with burglary of a habitation.
What?
Burglary, you broke into someone's house, and they're saying that you illegally entered that house.
No, I have rights to be there. My clothes and everything are in the house. The AC that I took out that window was mine. I was trying to get my stuff and leave because I was invited there to get drunk by Jacob Pickering and Harold Bradford. I ain't worried about it. I can't fucking bring nothing like that, but I know I was allowed to be there. I was invited there. You know what I mean? I was supposed to be there. My old lady was there because Jacob's my brother-in-law.
If you remember, I set a bond condition that you not see or have any.
No, I haven't been out. I haven't been out yet. I'm not allowed over there. You just told me that yesterday.
Yes, sir. And you went there last night, right?
No, I was in here last night. I was locked up. I ain't been out of jail since you seen me. I haven't been out yet, Blanchett. I haven't been out. I haven't been bonded out yet. So how can I go back when you told me I wasn't allowed around here?
Hang on just a sec. Relax.
Because you told me there was bond restrictions to where I wasn't allowed to go see her or none of that. To stay away from her if I was to get bonded out, and I haven't been bonded out yet. Like I just woke up and they called me back in here to talk to you again. I just talked to you yesterday.
Yeah, he said he was going to live
Let
there.
me check this paperwork. They showed this offense occurred on September the 9th, which was yesterday.
I was in here yesterday. How could that be, sir? I was locked up.
I don't know.
They're lying on me.
Maybe it occurred at the same time that you had your other charge.
No, there's no way because I was in here. I ain't been out of jail, so how the fuck could I break anything?
Chill out, relax.
It's like they're making shit up to keep me in here. This makes no fucking sense. I don't get in trouble, man. I stay home all the time. This is crazy. I should never even got drunk, dude.
Hang on just a second. I'm checking some stuff. Just chill out, all right?
Yes, sir.
What most likely happened is the prosecutor added charges later. They found probable cause. The date they charged it doesn't necessarily mean it's the date it happened. I do love Judge
Hang on
Blanchett.
just a second. Yeah, this is Judge Blanchett. I'm a little confused on Mr. Irwin. Yesterday, I saw him for, I'm going back to the paperwork you sent me yesterday on Mr. Irwin. It said that you had him on a warrant, right?
Do believe, okay, so, let me look into this again, because, like, kind of told me he needed to be magistrated on another charge. I don't know if it's because, let's see, we have the assault, family violence, and beat of breath.
Well, but now that you show me today that he was arrested on September the 9th yesterday for burglary of the habitation.
But I was in jail.
But and he's saying he was in jail all night. How did he commit this crime?
Right.
So he did not bond out yesterday, correct?
Nope.
I don't know, sir.
Well,
No, sir.
what, Benjamin, be quiet a second now.
Yes, sir.
Well, why then yesterday was the burglary of a habitation not on the list of charges for me to magistrate him for?
I'm not sure, sir. That would be, okay, I see the assault, family violence.
He had 2 warrants, but we realized that was really 1 warrant.
Okay. And then, so on the warrant, probable cause on the burglary of a habitation, it shows 0 counts on the burglary of
I
a
was in
habitation.
jail.
Yes, but today you have a burglary of a habitation.
We have a PC for it.
He looks like a fine, upstanding
So
citizen.
today you have a criminal mischief on him, right? And a burglary of a habitation.
Yes, sir. That's looking like what I sent on.
Yeah, and it says on there that on Tuesday, September the 9th, that's yesterday, Deputy Goins was dispatched to Harris Lane for the burglary of a habitation.
Okay.
And he made contact with the homeowner who was all still standing at the rear of the door. If all this happened September the 9th, and in September the 9th, he was in jail.
Let me double check on that and see if he
Yeah,
was.
somebody needed to be doing some double checking.
Yes, sir. Look over here.
He don't remember anything.
Not showing he was released here.
No, he wasn't released because
No, I
he was
wasn't.
still in jail, and he said he spent the night there. So did y'all like let him out, furlough him so he could go commit a burglary and he come back or what?
I don't see that, sir.
I don't see that.
I'm sorry for that. Sorry.
So I tell you what, on the burglary of a habitation, we need to get this. We need to get that straightened out. I'm not accepting that charge yet.
Okay, yeah. So they came in at 145, 9925. So came in at 1 in the morning.
So I don't know what the deal is because
You're at 1 o'clock in the morning.
there was no PC affidavit for it yesterday, and today there is one, but it's dated for yesterday. So he's not a new inmate today, he's a continued inmate. Now, did I see him yesterday on the criminal mischief?
Nope.
Do not see anything for the criminal mischief, sir.
But it was filed yesterday.
Yes, sir, it was filed.
Okay, well, we got that taken care of this morning.
Okay, so you got him on the criminal mischief?
Yeah, I set him a $1,000 bond on the criminal mischief that for some reason you said we didn't have yesterday.
Yes. So 1,000 on the criminal mischief. All right, sir. Got that written down, and I guess whenever you send the paperwork, I'll have it.
Yeah, I'll send you the paperwork on Mr. Hyder and this new charge that Mr.
I don't think I have ever seen a magistrate or a judge reject the charges like that. That's a first for me. Him literally saying, I am not accepting these charges. Wait a minute. What? I didn't know that they could do that. I didn't know that they could just outright say, I'm not arraigning him on this. No, take it back. Take it back. Explain it to me. Well, it's most likely just a clerical error that's, easily corrected, that they put in the today's, yesterday's date on the paperwork, when in reality it was for the evening prior. It just, that one just boggled my mind, and I've never seen a judge do that. But I do love that judge so much. But I mean, even a clerical error, cases get completely dismissed for that. So no, not at all. Most magistrates don't care enough. They don't care enough to bother looking into it. I find the best ones here. Yep, I found the good ones. And I love my grumpy old men. Judge Hannafy of Clallam County He's always been one of my favorites. He's so witty. Oh, and he's so funny. I love him. And now Judge Blanchett. Oh, top of the list. He's tops. I can't change that. Like that dad who said his daughter asked why Colonel Sanders has such a big head and tiny body, and now the dad can't unsee it. You seen that one yet? Hold on, let me pull it up. Growing up, I always thought the bow tie was tiny arms and legs. Hello, Credence and Mikey. It's so good to see you. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I absolutely love him. Oh, I also love Crabby Old Coot. That's my nickname for men that I love. Crabby Old Coot. Yeah. Oh, that's a little before my time, just a wee little bit. Yeah, so now I've got to stitch together yesterday's arraignment and today's half arraignment. He did get arraigned on the criminal mischief charge today, but the judge completely rejected the other ones. So yeah, I don't see the beard. You got a little growing to do till you can do that. The handlebar mustache on Judge Blanchett, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So yeah, let's see what else is going on the interwebs. You know, I always just get so nervous clicking on random stuff. Especially after we saw No More. Uh, Let me just check. Trying to find the start of this.
Morning. I see that Miss Tompkins is present on Zoom, Your Honor.
Miss
Shannon
Shannon.
Tompkins.
All right.
Yeah, it says I got an evaluation right here that basically you can sit if you want to. Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Who was that talking?
Need a minimum of 8 hours of education in a Washington State document. That's right. See that?
Ms.
So,
Tompkins, have courtroom on your computer or phone as well, if we're picking up a different courtroom.
Yeah, I do, because I'm scheduled for court in 2 different courts at the same time this morning.
We can reset it.
I
Are you
will
able to,
mute the other
mute
one,
the other?
yeah, yeah.
And I'm seeing 2 cases that are in this courtroom, so I don't know.
Okay.
If it was
I don't believe that she's in the other courtroom either, Your Honor.
I do, I have a domestic violence case with someone in another courtroom.
I think that was moved to this courtroom if it's 24 DV 0723.
I don't know the case number, it's with Cassandra Ratzel.
If we could address the case that I have, Your Honor, the cases that I have with Miss Tompkins in this courtroom. They are numbers 6 and 7 on the 8:30 calendar this morning. Your Honor, we're simply asking the court to set a future date. I didn't check jabs to see if there was one already set on these cases. But they should track together, and this is our first pretrial. I want to verify that I have a good number for Miss Tompkins, and then simply proceed to a next court date.
Right. Well, as far as next court date, it looks like for the matter ending in 3202, we've got confirmation set for October 24th at 9:30, and trial date set for November 3rd and 4th.
And my phone number changed. It's 360-359-0894.
Thank you for that, Ms. Tompkins. Was the clerk able to get that too?
We were, thank you. And Ms. Tompkins, the other matter, it looks like a probation hearing. Ms. Rowe, looks like you've got a notice of appearance for that too. So are you appearing for Ms. Tompkins on both and they're just tracking?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'm trying to look to see if that was moved from a different courtroom.
I think it's a prior case.
Okay, well, and I'm not seeing any other matters that would be heard in district court. Can you tell if there's anything else that would be in Judge Meyer's room? Yeah. Yeah, Ms. Tompkins, you do have 2 cases before the court that Ms. Rose representing you on, but they're both tracking together in this court. So it might have originally been in a different courtroom, but you're good to just stay in this courtroom.
No, I have a DV case that I need to talk to the prosecutor about with Cassandra Ratzel. I'm like a victim in that one.
Oh, I see. Okay. I see. All right.
So-
Well, for as far as these cases, ma'am, unless there's anything else, we're just keeping the next court date, and you're free to go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think that's all I have this morning, Your Honor. Thank you. In this courtroom.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I've got 2 we can call.
Go ahead.
We can call Kim Haley Rogers, present on Zoom.
Good morning, Ms. Raya. Okay,
Well, now that this court's over, she can unmute her computer and go back to court in the other case. Like, what are the chances that you have 2 court hearings at the same time for, I'm assuming, well, she said the other one was DV, and this one seemed to be aggressively related. Like, girl needs to keep her hands to herself.
Haley Rogers.
And Your Honor, we're asking for a continuance in this case. It's been going on for a little while. It is a trespass charge. I'm trying to work with the Chehalis tribe to do sort of a general, or to find out if they're willing to do compromises of misdemeanor in these trespass cases, because we've seen many of them recently. And I finally was able to get a hold of the tribal attorney yesterday, and I think we might need to set up a conversation between the tribal attorney, the casino security, and the tribal elders. So I just need a bit more time to put that together. So there's a waiver in the judge's folder at 9 a.m. Just asking the court to continue this.
Let me just bring up the.
I don't have an objection to that, although in my internal notes, I see that, do we already have a confirmation and trial set and you're asking to strike those?
Yeah, we can strike those.
And I would have questions about where we are on Speedy.
Okay.
Well, the waiver would reset Speedy to commence today, and then set it out through, I think, December 8th or so.
See that waiver form here. Yeah, looking for new commencement date of today. Speedy expires, yeah, December 9th.
No issues with that.
So then will we just reset dates now, or will we send that out? Yeah. Attorney White, Mr. White, are you okay if we just send out dates for next pretrial?
As long as there's a good address for Miss Haley Rogers, well, actually, I guess regardless, yeah, that should be fine. We're in good contact.
Let's see, is your mailing address, ma'am, still on Case Road Southwest?
Yes, sir.
And are you getting text reminders about your court dates?
Yes, I have.
Great. So then the court's going to reset your next pretrial hearing. So you'll get either through Mr. White communicating with you, or the court will also send out notice of your next court date.
Okay.
All right. Any questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Very good, thanks. And you're free to go.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Oh, Paul
You
Reed,
want to give us Aparicio?
promising.
Looks like, okay, number 1 at 9.
And the case number on this is rather old, Your Honor, but it's a new case to me. There's a motion or a waiver of speedy trial in the judge's folder, asking you again to reset the speedy trial expiration to December 9th, 2025. I reached out to the prosecutor yesterday with a proposed offer. We haven't really received an offer, so I sent one that I thought was reasonable for this case, but I haven't heard back. So just more time for negotiation and investigation.
No objection to that. I'll just flag DBA Holcomb's on leave, so you might not hear from him for a few days.
And I see that waiver speedy trial in the file. New commencement date today, expiration date December 9th. Ma'am, it looks like the court is getting mail returned. Are you still at Diamond Street?
Oh, no. Okay, it's 5-1.
And have you been getting text reminders about your court date?
I've been in treatment for the past 28 days. I just got, I graduated yesterday, so no.
I can put her phone number in the court's chat room, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so we'll get updated phone number for you.
Right.
Okay. All right, and then we'll be sure to the court will send notice of your next court date to that updated address, and then we'll send text reminders to that number your attorney is providing.
Okay.
And so stay in contact with your attorney, and your court dates will be continued.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Your Honor, that appears to be all that I have at the moment, so I'll step back.
Thank you.
Paul Reed's ceiling is tripping me out. There's a light bulb. That's his ceiling, y'all.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Paul Reed, I believe, is Attorney White's client. Don't know if they need wanted to speak.
Would you like breakout room?
Mr. White? See if I can get a hold of him.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I do have two more 3.4 matters we can address.
I'll just try again in case you can hear. Mr. White, I see you muted your mic there, but Mr. Paul Reed is on Zoom. Looks like on the 9:30 calendar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he was. I was not. I didn't quite. I was. Yeah. Anyway, yes, he sure is. I'll need a breakout room with Mr. Reed.
And then do you want to go through the 3/4s if you're ready?
I have one more, Your Honor, and that's Ms. Tamara Potts. She's on the 10:30 calendar. She's Attorney Milne's client. This will also be a 3.4 waiver. They've had good communication. Working on relicensing, so they're just asking to keep the dates. Trial confirmations on October 31st.
Mr. Reed.
It's 7 and 8 to 10:30. Yeah. And just keep the contested hearing tracking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's Miss Rowe? Yes.
You can have him, Mommy. He looks too much like my brother. I don't need to be singing on my own grandpa.
Trevin Hammond on Zoom 9:30 calendar. Looks like Attorney Clark.
Yes, Your Honor.
I do not have notes, but I can reach her.
Let's see if I can speed it ahead and see if we can find the next case.
Hang tight, Mr. Hammond. We're reaching out to your attorney. See if they'll appear today. Or have you had a chance to speak with Attorney Clark?
Yeah, I spoke with her on Monday to confirm everything, and that being on Zoom was okay to be because she would be there as well. So yeah, I have been in touch with her. Met with her in her office a couple weeks ago as well.
I apologize, Ms. Clark is in courtroom 2 right now. So I'm trying to reach her. I'm not sure if we're just keeping the dates or need to request.
All right, Mr. Hammond, it sounds like your attorney, Ms. Clark, is just over in the other courtroom handling another case. She'll be here shortly, so hang tight with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Michelle. And I find the 16th.
Oh, here comes Mr. Reed. This has got to be good. He's got to be worth the wait. I think that might actually be a background, but I don't know how that light bulb is seeping through the background.
Summons being returned for these hearings. They have been resent. Okay. All right, well, let's see here. A confirmation set for October 7th. I think given that there's a meeting scheduled, the court finds that's sufficient under 3.4 to find that there's been communication there. It's like it's a driving with suspended license, third charge. We'll just keep the date for now. Court finds 3.4 is satisfied.
Your Honor, I would just beg for the court, the state would maintain its objection to the 3.4. under CR RLJ 3.4. The defense appearance to counsel requires the counsel affirm in writing or an open court that they've consulted with the defendant since the last hearing. Defendant waives the right to be present at the instant hearing unless the matter is stayed pursuant to proceedings under chapter 1077.
Understood. And I find that given representations here by counsel that from the same public defense agency, there's a written record that there has been communication and a meeting scheduled, at least for today, unless I'm corrected with some authority, I find that that's sufficient under 3.4. And I do think I misspoke. It's a driving suspended license, second degree charge, not third. But court maintains the finding that that suffices under 3.4. Okay, Mr. White, I see you're back with Mr. Reed. Are you ready?
Take it, Mr. Reed. And Mr. Reed, do you want me to give the court your phone number for text message reminders? You're muted, Mr. Reed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, sorry about that. My Wi-Fi went out for some reason.
I'm not sure. I don't know who you are, Brian.
Mr. Reed, let's step back for a second. Somebody else
Okay.
punched in.
Okay.
We'll defer to the court as to which case the court wants to handle.
I'm sorry, you were just in a breakout room with Mr. Reed or Mr. Collins? I'm sorry.
I was in a breakout room with Mr. Reed. Mr. Collins jumped on, so I just wasn't sure if Mr. Collins was being heard and then dropped off.
I see. No, I think that was a mistake. We're ready with Mr. Reed if you are prepared.
I just wanted to know if Mr. Reed wanted me to give the court his phone number for text message reminders.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll put that in the chat. Other than that, there's a waiver of speedy trial in the judge's folder, Your Honor. We're going to work with Mr. Reed to try to get his license reinstated. I'm just asking for more time to do that. The waiver's out till, again, December 9th, 2025.
See that.
No objection.
All right, I see the waivers for both cases. All right, so we'll do that. We'll reset dates. We've got updated contact for you, Mr. Reed, and new date, yeah, December 9th. So the court will send out notice of your next court date, and Mr. White will have information as well.
And Mr. Reed, could you, I guess, could the court confirm Mr. Reed's mailing address since we have him here?
Would you like me to?
That's what we've got. Okay, yeah, we have that that address.
All right.
And have you been getting mail there successfully?
I have.
Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing any evidence of return summons. Okay. All right, there's nothing else then, sir, you're free to go.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, Mr. Valdez-Leon, if he shows up on the calendar, he was on the 8:30, he's in custody, he's been moved to the in custody calendar. The only other case that has Mr. Conroy, I'll step back and wait and see if he dials in.
And yeah, we see Mr. Valdez-Leon. Yeah, it's on 1:30 now.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Your Honor, I can address Trevin Haman. Thank you so much for your patience. Ms. Clark is a little tied up in courtroom 2. We are just asking to keep the dates.
Okay, keep date set. Mr. Hammond, if you want to, Hammond, I'm sorry, if you want to jump on. All right, hi, sir. Okay, thank you for your patience. So it looks like your attorney's in courtroom 2, but has been able to communicate with a colleague here. And so it looks like we're just keeping the current date as set. Let's see, looks like your next court date is October 17th at 10:30 in courtroom 2. Bench warrant, it does look like the court's getting in touch.
And in my mind, I kept telling myself, didn't I have him as a client before? But maybe with the vast amount of clients I do have, maybe I'm wrong, but my brain is telling me that we had court at least one time before together, based on the facts of his case that I re-reviewed yesterday.
Well, court will issue a $500 bench warrant. It does look like court's getting in touch with this person. Previous issues with sending notice have been remedied. And so issue
Quite the
$500
Hot Wheels collection he's got above his head there.
for failure to appear. All right, thank you, Ms. Rowe.
Your Honor,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Matchbox Hot Wheels.
I believe they get stricken and it becomes excluded. Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Reed turned out to be a bust. I'm sorry, y'all. It was an interesting ceiling or backdrop or whatever he had there.
It's current to 9:30. See Mr. Hall.
I will need a breakout room.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hall, we're going to put you in a breakout room with an attorney from the Public Defender's Office.
Okay.
Thank you. See Mark Dunn, I see you there. Let's see.
This is what I go through, you guys. To
All right,
find the
you're
good
on
stuff.
10 a.m. Okay, so hang tight. Looks like your attorney is out of the office, but we'll address your case to see
just gonna
through a different
reset.
attorney. Okay, you can just let him in. We can ask him.
All right. The whole docket might be a bust.
And Your Honor, I can finally call a few cases.
All right. Ready for it.
Well, I guess until he comes back from the breakout room, we could call Mark Dunn, who's, and I apologize, lost my place on the calendar. He's on for pre-trial. We're just asking to keep further dates. I did speak with him. He was on Zoom, and we were just asking to waive his further appearance. Number 2 on the 10 a.m. calendar.
And was done. Which one was done?
Mark Dunn, number 2 on the 10 a.m. calendar.
Okay. Keep dates as set. Continues to track.
Collins, who's present on Zoom. Next, we call Brandon Collins, who's present on Zoom.
All right, Mr. Collins, I'll come back on video.
Hey there, sorry about that.
No worries. Okay, so it looks like this was set for change of plea and there's a tracking pre-FTC, but
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we are asking to continue this out just a week or two if possible. I know Speedy doesn't end till October 9th. Essentially, we have a resolution that Mr. Collins is and has been fully intending to enter into. The issue has been the FTC matter. He had a sanction or sentence for EHM way back, I believe in 2017 or 2018. He believes that he did that with a company out of Tacoma that never provided proof of that. And he's waiting to hear back from them. He was trying to follow up with them again this morning, left some messages, just hasn't heard back. Essentially, the intention is to verify whether he does have proof of that EHM time or not. So that way, if he does have further time he needs to do, it can all be addressed at the same time rather than having to take another order back to the EHM company if we were to try to resolve the newer case today. So that's kind of the long version of, we're just asking for a short 2-week continuance to be able to address both of the matters together.
No objection.
objection? All right. Okay, so it sounds like we can do that. And I don't see future dates since this was set as change of plea. And I'm sorry, did you say you had Speedy through October? What was that?
Yeah, my review of the docket is that Speedy expires on October 9th. I understand that the court may feel then, you know, we would still just be requesting a change of plea date. We don't believe trial dates are necessary. And so that would be our request, is just to reset change of plea.
It's greasy.
How much time are you thinking, or do you want to just go out to around Speedy expiration?
I don't believe we'll need more than 2 weeks. So 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe if it's October 1st is available, that would put us before Speedy and should be enough time.
Any objection just setting that for a change of plea?
No issues. We
Okay.
can, I haven't checked jabs independently, although I don't doubt Mr. Pazderka, but we can just clarify that that's in fact the Speedy expiration.
And
this
just
is October 1st open. Okay. All right. Okay, October 1 at 9:30. And we'll just keep that set as it was today, change of plea on 2468 and tracking the pre-FTC 3206. And let's see, we've, Mr. Collins, looks like the court's been, oh, we've got an updating mailing address for you on 2 days ago. Okay.
Yeah, I just called. They had an old address for some reason, so I made sure it was updated.
All right, so you're on Linwood Ave?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you been getting text reminders?
Yeah. So my primary phone number is down right now. I broke my phone, so I'm trying to get a new one ordered. But it shouldn't be more than a couple days.
Okay. Make
But
sure
I was getting them.
Okay. All right. Well, just make sure that you call looks like you updated your address. Do the same thing when you know you've got a good phone number, and make sure that's updated with Mr. Pazderka too.
Okay.
Okay. And then the court will see you on October 1st.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Stop being so reasonable.
Back to you, Mr. Pazderka.
Your Honor, I do need a few moments to speak with Mr. Seco before I can call that matter. So I will defer to other counsel if possible.
Okay.
Bradley's shaking his head no. Don't call on me. Not me next. What's going through his mind right now? I'm so sick of this bullshit. I didn't do nothing. Judge is doing paperwork. Oh my. Good Look Society's boring. I'm sorry, Mama, I had to say it. Somebody had to say it. Nobody else is saying anything.
No objection.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Has he found something to do? No.
Seeing the waiver. And Mr. Hall, when are you due to be released?
October 27th.
Very, very special. Oh, there's nothing better. My puppy's outside. She's having some outside time. Otherwise, she would be right here, entertaining us all. I'm surprised not a single cat.
I'm sorry, sir. One more time. What was that date?
October 27th.
Thank you.
He's in custody. Or rehab. One of the two.
So then we'll do the 90-day expiration date.
All right, he's boring.
So then December 9th. Okay.
Let's see what else we got.
Go in your mic, please.
Somebody has got to get wild.
Where that you are on the calendar there.
That is, apologies, that is the 10 a.m. calendar. It just matters 7th.
So how do you want to turn on your video and your mic, please?
Oh.
All right. Good morning, sir.
Mr. Tajon and I have spoken, Your Honor. We have a scheduled meeting next week. I'd request that we just keep the dates.
Okay. All right, sir, you've got, it sounds like you've spoken with your attorney. You've got a meeting set up. Next court date for you is trial confirmation on October 17th at 10 a.m.
Hey, Mr.
in
Mutton
courtroom
Chops.
number 1. And you've got a good mailing address and phone number. Okay. And is that Bald Hill?
I have a phone number, Your Honor. 6838.
Is that what we have to? Mr. Zone, is your mailing address still? Yep, that's what we've got. And then what was the last four of that phone number again?
6838.
All right. We're going to give it one more shot and then we're done with this.
Sounds
guy.
good.
Your Honor, I can call a few matters.
All right.
The SECO matter on, I believe, 10 o'clock.
10, yeah, it looks like 10:30.
Apologize, 10:30. At this time, we are just keeping further dates, waiving further appearance.
Second pretrial, we've already got dates, so we'll just keep those dates as talked.
And similar, we are also just asking to keep further dates, waive his appeals.
Pretrial 1. Looks like this is on for first part here.
There's a dude coming up. I don't know if it's any good. I just know it's a human.
Matter.
All right, Mr. Harris. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Crazy eyes.
Go ahead.
Your Honor,
And I apologize, Your Honor. This is my case. And I do have a motion.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize I had that note earlier. State is moving to dismiss without prejudice, taking no position on the tracking infraction.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Harris, the state's moved to dismiss the criminal charge here of driving with a suspended license in the 3rd degree. So that case is going away. There is still a traffic infraction for following too closely that was scheduled for a contested hearing. That's not a criminal charge. What we can do is, if you'd like to renote that for one of the traffic infraction calendars to resolve it.
That sounds good.
Do you want, it's listed as a contested hearing. Would you like it to remain a contested traffic ticket hearing?
No, I think that I could agree with the driving too close, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So what we can do today. Okay. Yeah. So what you can do, Mr. Harris, is we can give you 30 days to at least consider it. I know this is a lot being thrown at you. If you decide you want to just pay the ticket, you can contact Thurston County District Court Clerk's Office and just pay it. If you decide you'd like to have a contested hearing, you can note one, but you don't have to make that decision today.
That sounds very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Yep. You too.
All right, guys. I'm sorry that this docket was a bust other than that very first one. Man.
Slow us down there, but today is the.
Let's go
okay.
back out to the web.
I mean, that makes sense to me that that's what was done here. Okay, so I guess first matter.
Let's go back out to the webs and see what kind of trouble we can find. Oh, look at it. So many. All right. This one just started.
Just waiting for the jail. It'll unmute automatically in a few seconds here. Okay, and we're here on the record in the matter of the City of East Lansing versus Travis Driggs. This is case number 248320M. We're here for what I understand will be a plea. May I have appearances for the record?
Yes, Your Honor, Melissa Bashon on behalf of Mr. Driggs, so he appears separately by video from the Eaton County Jail.
Thank you. Mr. Driggs, I can hear and see you now. Can you hear and see me?
Yes.
Thank you. We're here for what I understand will be a plea. I've received a plea bargain agreement. It informs me that the parties agree that Mr. Driggs will plead guilty to the charge of disorderly person by providing a false ID to police, and that there is a Killabrew agreement for time served. Ms. Vachon, is that a full and complete statement of the plea agreement?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Mr. Driggs, is that what you would like to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Mr. Driggs, that plea agreement we just discussed, is that your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes, it is.
Do you understand you're pleading guilty to a crime known as disorderly person by providing a false ID to police?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of $500?
Yes, ma'am.
There is also a sentencing agreement referred to as a Killabrew agreement for time served. Is that your understanding of the sentencing agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that I am not a part of that agreement? However, if I were not to follow it, you have the right to withdraw your plea.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Driggs, I have this advice of rights form here. It looks like it was signed for you with permission back on August 28th. Did you have the chance to review this advice of rights form with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions about the rights detailed on that form?
No, ma'am.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty today, we will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand as such, you are giving up all the rights that you would have at a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone forced you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Is it your own choice?
Yes.
And Mr. Driggs, are you on probation to any other court?
I'm on parole in Ingham County.
Okay, so I need you to know that it's possible that this conviction could result in a parole violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if you're not a US citizen, this plea could impact your immigration status?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I understand that.
Understanding all of your rights and the maximum possible penalty, how do you wish to plead to the charge of disorderly person false ID?
Guilty.
Mr. Driggs, back on October 30th of 2024 at about 6:14 p.m., were you at East Point Lane at or near Abbott Road in the city of East Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have contact with the police officer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did that police officer ask you to identify yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you give the police officer your proper name and identification?
No, ma'am.
And did you do that intentionally? That is, you knew you were providing a false ID.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Vashon, anything further for that factual basis?
None on the factual basis, Your Honor.
Okay, and then has the court complied with the court rule?
It has.
And I accept Mr. Driggs's plea. I find that it's understandingly voluntarily made. It is supported by a proper factual basis. And Ms. Vashon, given the Killebrew agreement and the charge here, are you prepared to proceed to immediate sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, allocution on behalf of your client.
Yes, Your Honor, I would ask the court follow the Killebrew agreement for Mr. Driggs. He has been in custody since August 13th, so I believe he would have 28 days of credit here. He does take full responsibility for his actions, and he has accepted his guilt here, Your Honor, so I'd ask that the court follow the agreement.
Okay. Mr. Driggs, what would you like to tell me?
I regret telling the officer the wrong name, I mean, it was a mistake. I should have just told him my real name. I won't make any future errors in that. I definitely learned my lesson in that case. And so,
I really hate the phrase, the defendant takes full responsibility. As if they have another choice other than taking responsibility for it. Like, I mean, I guess they could deny it, but that's kind of dumb at this point that they're taking a plea. It doesn't do them any good to even utter that phrase. Like, just stop it. Nobody likes it.
so
I appreciate that. And in reviewing the charge here, the offense and the offender, and considering the Killebrew agreement, I do find that is a reasonable and proportionate sentence given the charge here, and I will follow the group. So, Mr. Driggs, the sentence of this court is that you shall serve 28 days in Ingham County Jail with credit for 28 days time served. Your fines and costs are hereby waived because of the time in jail. And Mr. Driggs, you have a right to appeal the sentence. If you wish to appeal, you would file an application for leave to appeal. You can ask for an attorney to assist you with that appeal by asking for the lawyer in writing to this court within 14 days. Do you understand your appellate rights, Mr. Driggs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anything further from you, Ms. Bashan?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, good luck, sir.
Thank you. You too.
All right, well. At least he was honest about it, like, you know, now, after lying to the cops. Oh, let's switch gears here. We're gonna go back to Thurston, but we're gonna go to District Court 2.
Then, I've already.
Order.
Let's see here.
To support her. So I would ask the court to follow the agreed recommendation of just closing out the case and waive all fines and fees possible as well.
Anything you'd like to say?
All the better
So
for
you
you.
actually hurt yourself
Thank
by
you
bringing
so
it back
much,
up.
ma'am. Thank you.
You may go, ma'am.
Your Honor, I only have one other matter in this courtroom and I don't see that he's present yet, so I will defer to counsel.
Okay. Ms. Clark.
Yes, Your Honor, it seems Ms. Rassel is back to address that matter.
So Ms. Ratzel, welcome back.
Thank you, Your
So
Honor.
what we were doing on this, as I remember, is you wanted to reset the trial and have the it says motion. What was the motion about? Was that just a motion to continue?
Your Honor, I believe it was a protected party's motion to modify or rescind an order.
Okay. So first of all, let's again, if I can't remember, did you file a waiver on her behalf in this case?
It seems Mr. Stashevsky did.
Okay.
Whatever's going on, she don't look pleased.
A minute here.
He's another one of my favorites. I adore this judge. I do like Buckley better though. Just by a little bit. Buckley's funny. He's witty in dad humor, dry kind of way, which is my fave. Absolutely favorite stuff.
So
Yes, I'm here.
there is a Shannon Tompkins here. So
Yes, I'm here.
okay, so hang on.
Oh, that was the girl from the other hearing.
So first of all, we're going to go with the
I kid you not. That was the girl that was in 2 courtrooms at the same time. And the judge asked if she could mute because she was in for domestic violence in one hearing and I don't know, assault charges or something in the other hearing. Oh my God. She literally was in 2 hearings at once. Oh, this is crazy.
a waiver. Did you file a waiver? I don't see one here unless it's in the.
It may be in a different
It may be in the
folder.
judge's folder. Hang on just a second. I was looking on Laserfish. It's on the judge's folder. Sorry about that. Speedy trial now runs through December 9th. We'll reset the trial date to December 1st and 2nd. We can do confirmation on November 19th. And then and then Ms. Tompkins, anything you'd like to add to your motion?
Just I believe it's like we've had this contact order long enough, and I think it should be dropped. If we don't need it, it's a waste of the court's time, of everything. Like, we really don't need it. And I have tried to call the prosecutor, like I was told to do.
Okay, you're kind of breaking up on me there.
In the last case, I've left numerous messages.
Okay, what,
You need to go back to that purpley blue room.
so ma'am, could you repeat that again after you said you'd left, you called the prosecutor because you broke up and I didn't hear a lot of it.
Yeah, I've called the prosecutor's office numerous times and I am not getting a phone call back. And honestly, I feel like the prosecutor's probably not calling back because they have history with me and they don't like me, honestly. So, I mean, there's no need for this protection order at all. This order's been in place for like 4 months now or whatever. Like she's been living in her car. She needs to be able to come home. I'm not scared of her. She didn't hit me.
Okay, so ma'am, give me a minute here, please.
It's an argument.
Well, it's at least two.
Okay, so ma'am, I'm going to hear from, I guess, Ms. Clark. Mr. Stashevsky's not here, so you really can't speak to this, can you, Ms. Clark? Where's Mr. Stashevsky? Is he not in today?
He's still on vacation, Your Honor.
Okay. When's he back?
I believe it should be, he's on the calendar this week, so I think he will be coming back either today.
He's on
or
the calendar here right now, but he's not here.
Great.
So ma'am, I'm Ms. Tompkins, Ms. Ratzel. Ms. Ratzel's attorney's not here, and so he's on vacation this week. So we may put this off for a week till he can be here, but I want to hear from the state first. And Mr. Fortunato, what's the state's position on the request?
Your Honor, we're objecting. We believe this request is premature. There's been no change in circumstance to warrant a modification of the no contact order. And as to Ms. Tompkins, you're actively represented by Michelle Rowe in a pending case. Our office cannot talk to you until you get explicit permission from Michelle Rowe to talk to us.
Is that related? Is that a domestic violence related case?
Not related to this incident and also a non-DV case.
Okay, what's the charge?
DWLS 3.
Okay. When's the next court hearing on that case?
I can let you know. One moment. That's having a court date is on October 24th.
What day of the week is that? Friday.
Friday.
But the offender's living
You
in
find
a
out when
car.
Mr. Stashevsky's back?
He should be back by tomorrow, Your Honor.
Okay. So Ms. Tompkins, Ms. Ratzel, I've told her we're going to strike your trial date for next week, and we'll set the trial out. We're not going to address the no contact order without Mr. Stashevsky here because I think he'd have a better understanding of Ms. Clark's kind of in a tough position where she can't really argue this. And so nothing's going to happen today, but I'm not making a ruling on this. We'll just address it in a week. And then Ms. Tompkins, it'd probably be a good idea for you to get a hold of your attorney, Ms. Rowe. So then Ms. Rowe can speak with Mr. Stashevsky and the prosecutor's office and maybe something can be worked out. Did you
Okay,
understand
I
what he
just don't
said about his ability to speak to you?
Yes, I do. I just don't understand what you guys keep expecting to have change. You guys keep saying that there's been no changes that warrant the drop of the order. Like, what do we have to do?
Okay, well, I'll explain it to you. I mean, you turn the term "you guys." I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but I will tell you that a case has been filed. She's here on a criminal charge, and conditions have been set. And one of those conditions is a no contact order. And that I'm not sure that was by me or somebody else, but and the no contact orders, serve two purposes. They want to keep the protected party safe, and then they want to keep the restrained party from getting in any more trouble. And so when the person charged can convince a judge that that's going to happen, that the protected person, you, is going to be safe, and Ms. Ratzel isn't going to get in any more trouble, then we'll take a look at the no contact order. One of the things she can do is get, and I'm not sure why and I'm not going to ask you, but we can get evaluated to, for anger management or domestic violence related things to see if any sort of counseling is appropriate. And once that's been done and we get an opinion from a professional of some sort that, again, she's not going to get in any more trouble and you're going to remain safe, then we'll take another look at the no contact order. That's what I look at. I can't speak for you guys, but for me up here, that's kind of what I'm looking at, determine whether or not a no contact order should be rescinded. I will ask you this, though, Ms. Ratzel, you're there in a family court proceeding of some sort. Are any conditions set there in terms of, any affirmative conditions that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any sort of evaluations? And it
No,
looks
no, Your
like,
Honor.
hang on just a minute. Do you have a criminal charge in Superior Court?
I do.
When's your next court hearing on that?
I believe it's on the 20.
All right.
The
That
20th,
looks
I
just,
believe.
I don't know. It's hard for me to tell, but that looks like a pretty serious charge. So, I mean, I'm just saying, who's your attorney on that?
Christian Caldera.
Cabrera, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I would talk with him. He and Mr. Krzyzewski work in the same office. And maybe you could coordinate something, but you got a lot of stuff going on here right now, and you're going to need to do some things here before, I hear what Ms. Tompkins is saying, but some things are going to need to happen before this no contact order is going to be addressed. You understand all that? You don't need to be getting in any more trouble.
I'm living in my vehicle, Your Honor. It's kind of hard, most of the activity on my record is because I'm living in my vehicle because I can't go home, So I'm not working right now. It's difficult for me to,
Right.
I mean, I don't know what I'm.
Well, well, what you should do is you should be speaking with your attorneys, and Mr. Krzyzewski can give you some guidance. But for today, we're just going to reset this a week, and then we'll try this again at 9:30 next week. Have you been getting text reminders of court dates, ma'am?
I don't have a phone right now, so.
Okay. So you need to, how are you zooming in here today?
I'm using someone else's phone.
Okay. Next you're going to need to, is there a phone number that can be sent where notice of your next court date can be sent to?
Yes,
or
there
no?
is.
What is it?
360.
All right. That's it for today. We'll see you we'll see you a week from today at 9:30. And you
Okay.
both are free to go.
I believe I have another matter.
Yeah, they'll just track along with it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. See you next week at 9:30. And you,
All right.
Ms. Clark, I'll task you with letting Mr. Krzyzewski know where we're at on this.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Give me just one more minute. Go ahead. Ms. Moore is anxiously waiting if you're done.
Do you have other matters to call? Go for it. So, Your Honor, Mr. Buchanan is present in the courtroom. His matter is on the 10:30.
Mr. Buchanan, is that you? Come on up.
Good morning.
Hi. On for confirmation.
Yes, and Your Honor, my understanding is that the state is actually going to be asking to continue due to change of counsel. Mr. Thompson is the DPA of record on this matter, and as the court may know, he is moving out of his role in the next week or so.
I would turn to Mr. Fortunato to corroborate that, but
That's correct, Your Honor. The state is moving to continue the case and would ask for an excluded period. Probably don't need much more than around 30 days. We are just asking for that on the basis that the assigned DPA is going to be leaving the office. In this case, is going to need to be.
He's not leaving the office, is he?
Or he's leaving our
Right.
misdemeanor, general misdemeanor. He'll be moving up to felonies.
Ms. Moore?
Your Honor, defense has no objection to that today, actually. I understand this is quite an old case, but given the circumstances, we would not be objecting. And I would also be fine with about 30 days, I think.
And then that'll be excluded from speedy trial calculation?
Yes.
So Mr. Buchanan will strike the trial dates for next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And today is the 10th. We'll set confirmation on October 8th with trial on October 20th.
Caldwell, number 1 on a 9:30.
All right, let's see.
Ms. Moore? The clerk, I meant, sorry. I know who you are.
Dominique looks interesting.
We call Miss Brianna Caldwell, number 1 on a 9:30 calendar, Your Honor. She is present for the Zoom. Is here for the testimony, or, yeah,
This
motion.
9:30.
Yes, Your Honor, number 1.
Also, Mr. Shashevsky?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's this, where are we at on this case?
Well, Your Honor, I'm happy to inform the court.
Go ahead.
So let me get the timeline perfect. On August 20th, we were before the court. Miss Caldwell was present on the Zoom call. Commissioner Wool was present on the bench. Miss Caldwell had at that time an active no bail warrant, and this was based on numerous pretrial services violations for scram violations. At that time, she also indicated to the court that she removed the scram device, which was later confirmed via a pretrial services violation report. That day, Commissioner Wool told her that she needed to either turn herself in or set for an ex parte warrant quash. She also was directed by Commissioner Wool to go to pretrial services and to friendship diversion to get the scram device. We are here now on September 10th, and none of that has been completed. She has not reported to pretrial services. She has not gotten the scram device. This is in combination and on top of the 5 pretrial services violations we've had, 4 scram violations for alcohol events. With that, I think it's, from my perspective, inappropriate to address anything. From the court's directive previously, Ms. Caldwell should turn herself into custody. There's absolutely no reason we should be addressing anything at this point. I understand that the protected party would like to be addressed as to the no contact order, and I certainly would entertain the court if they would like to do that. However, seriously addressing any conditions of release is inappropriate at this point. I believe Ms. Caldwell knows exactly what she needs to be doing right now and has failed to do it at least for about 3 weeks now.
Can I say something, please?
No, ma'am, just hold it for a second. Did you file anything in writing? You, sir?
Oh, yes. He did.
Where is it? I don't see it. What date was that filed? Oh, motion, oh, there it is. I just didn't go down far enough. So, you're Mr. Hammock?
Yes.
Am I saying her name correctly?
Yes.
So I'm not sure what's going on with Ms. Caldwell, but maybe I'll find out in a minute, but I don't, and her attorney's not here. And which puts Ms. Clark in somewhat of an awkward position. So for today, I'm not, she's not really in position to take a position on this. So we'll probably just, again, just reset this for a week. So when her attorney can be here. Having said that, what Mr. Fortunato just said is true in terms of, when no contact orders are set, we expect that they're going to be followed, and when they're not, that becomes a problem. And yes, we do adjust no contact orders from time to time. If you've been paying attention, there was an instance here where somebody wanted the no contact order taken off, and Mr. Fortunato opposed it, but I did it anyway. Now, there are other instances where I didn't take the no contact order off, but she's also under other court orders to do certain things. And when those things are not being followed, then that doesn't give a whole lot of confidence in, her ability to follow the no contact order. And just, generally when no contact orders are lifted, with or without the state's recommendation, it's because they've shown compliance and they're going to, that they're doing what they're supposed to do. What we have here is kind of, and again, I expect you'll have some explanation for why, but when the apparently scram was put on, there's been several violations of that, apparently, allegedly, and to the point where it's been removed without permission. Generally, we're not going to do anything with the no contact order. Just to, again, that might be kind of a spoiler alert. I'm not really going to hear this week just because Mr. Krzyzewski is not here, but we need to see more compliance from her in order for the no contact order to be addressed. And one of the things, she's got a warrant right now. As she sits here on the phone, she's got a warrant. She needs to take care of that one way or the other, either schedule a bench force clause hearing or turn herself in or what have you. And in a minute. And so I'm just kind of telling you what the situation is and how we look at these things. So she asked to speak, you asked to speak. Go ahead, I'll hear from you first, but go ahead.
Okay, so the no contact order is crippling her from getting around. She's not at home with her family. She's got put into a situation where she has no car, she has no license. She's the only person she has to stay with is another alcoholic. So I mean, she was making tremendous progress up until the date of this incident. She was taking care of all her other cases. They've all been taken care of, and she was taking care of her mental health stuff. She had an appointment to see a mental health physician the day she got arrested. I mean, the week she got arrested, the week after that. And I don't know if she's rescheduled that or made it to it since then, but I'm the one that gives her a ride to all this stuff. She has no way to get around. And if you give us a continuance in a week, I'm not gonna be able to get off work in a week. I need more notice for my work to request time off.
Where do you work?
I work for Southern Glacier. I'm a merchandiser. I go store to store and fill shelves.
Well, you can zoom in just like anyone else.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can take a break from work to do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you can definitely zoom in just like she is.
Yeah.
And I appreciate what you're telling me, and that's good that she's been taking care of this stuff. But it's not good that, again, there's been violations of again, allegedly. And those things you tell me, she needs to talk with her attorney about all those things. And then her attorney, it all needs to come through her attorney.
Yeah.
And then we can take another look at it. And so, but she needs to get some things in order first. But I do appreciate, again, I've been doing this job for a while. I do know that some of these times, these orders, they can wreak havoc on some things, and we can address all that, but it's kind of got to go both ways.
Yeah. I mean, if there wasn't no contact order, I would be able to take her today to go get the scram put back on.
Okay. Well, we're
Or
gonna,
put me, or I could go to jail today. I would turn myself into jail today. Like,
It just needs a way of getting here.
and I have no money. Like, I don't have a job. He pays for it. Like he did. I haven't been able to see him since July. Yeah, like he pays for everything. I'm not gonna be able to talk to nobody in jail. Not that anybody like cares about that, but like I already have severe anxiety. Like he's the one who pays for everything for me when I am having. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling. And I just did a drug and alcohol assessment. I'm going to inpatient.
So,
again. Like,
do you know, are you in any sort of treatment now or
yeah,
what?
I'm doing IOP and I go to AA. I even have my slip right here. Like I can
Okay.
pull it out. Like
So, okay,
I'm doing.
hang on just a minute, ma'am. Let me finish. Do you know how to get a hold of your attorney?
Yes, and I've been contacting them, but now I
Okay, so
just found
hang
out
on, just, that was a yes or no question. He's been out of the office. He's been on vacation, but I heard he's back. And so all those things you just told me, you need to communicate with him. And then if you provide documentation of the treatment, that's good. That will help you. That will definitely help you. And so if you can provide that to him, and then next week when he's here, we can talk about all this again. All right? So you're gonna have to at least hold out for another week, and then we'll see you back here in a week, and we can do this at what's that? Yeah, or later, if we did it like 11, when a lot of the people have cleared out, so you won't have to wait long. I don't want to disrupt your work schedule any more than is necessary.
I'm sitting in my car outside of a store for 2 hours. when my
Right.
boss called me.
Why don't we even do it at 11:30? 11:30, and then generally that'll be cleared out by then. So we're gonna reset your court hearing 1 week from today to 11:30, all right, ma'am?
All right, thank you.
And then again, it'd be helpful, and again, Ms.
I'll
Clark.
provide
have-
proof of my drug and alcohol assessment and the date I'm going to inpatient.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect.
I'll have that for my attorney next
All
quarter.
right. So that's it for today. We'll try this again in a week at 11:30.
All
You
right.
want a written piece of paper for that?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
awesome.
I'm sorry?
That'd be awesome, yes.
Okay, well, awesome is strong. We can just print it and give it to you.
Any documentation will be helpful.
So we'll see you next week. And ma'am, have you been getting, or you have a cell phone where you've been getting text reminders?
Yes,
All right,
and I've been in contact with my probation or pretrial probation officer and everything too.
all right. It looks like you have not to, I want to increase your anxiety any more
I
than
know
is
I have
necessary.
Ellensburg thing because I couldn't get there to check in with my
Yep.
probation officer.
That's
and
right. Okay, all right. So you're aware of it then.
Yeah, and the
main thing is
23rd
you're aware of it.
I have
All
court
right.
out there on the 23rd. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you next week. We'll give you a piece of this and a piece of paper, then you go.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Yep, you may go, ma'am. And Ms. Clark.
Yes, Your Honor, on the 10 a.m. calendar, I can call Mr. Alejandro Almiral. He's numbers 1 and 2 on the calendar for today. At this point, Your Honor, I've spoken
It's
to
on for confirmation.
Yes, Your Honor. And a FTC preliminary.
Yep.
At this point, he and I have discussed the offer from the DPA. We're asking to enter into an excluded period to have some time to go over the paperwork.
Well, can we leave the strike the trial date and leave it on? Can you have it done by then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So we'll just do that. So Mr. Is it Amaral Nieves? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Your next court date is in 12 days on the 22nd, which is a Monday. And then we'll see you then. In the meantime, you need to maintain contact with your attorney there, Ms. Clark.
Okay, thank you.
Have you been getting text reminders of court dates?
I have not, but I just updated my number with Ms. Clark. So,
Why don't you update it with me too?
I can send it to the
Oh,
clerk.
actually,
thank you.
You're welcome. Which one? No, that warrant stays out. Yeah. Oh, would be mad at me. Ms. Clark.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. David Hayslip, I can call him next. This is number 2 on the 10:30 calendar. Mr. Stashevsky's client. At this time, we'll just be keeping further dates.
So, Mr. Hayslip.
Yes.
Have you been getting text reminders of court dates?
No, I haven't.
Okay, do you have a cell phone? We could start
Okay,
giving
I'm
them to
sorry.
you.
Yes, I do. 360-763-8942. 763-8942.
Got it. And I missed what else you said. Did you say something else?
I said, sorry, I wasn't sure if you was hearing me or not.
Okay, I got it. So your next court date is going to be, has a trial date been set on this? It doesn't look like it has. Okay. Your next court date you'll get is your mailing address still on Rixey Street in Olympia?
Yes, sir.
All right, your notice will not get sent to you and you'll get a text reminder at that number you just provided. And for today, you're free to go. Do you know how to get a hold of your attorney, Mr. Stashevsky?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm going to give you a telephone number, 360 754 4897. And do you know your attorney's name? Okay. If you can hear me, turn off your camera because I think your camera is using your bandwidth there and you've frozen up on me.
I think he dropped.
Okay, well, we'll try him when he comes back. Anyway, that'll get set for trial. Notice will get sent. You can continue calling.
Yes, Your Honor. Number 5 on the 10 a.m. calendar, Mr. Colin Tollefson. On for second pretrial. Again, we'll be setting for further dates.
Oh my.
Mr. Tollefson, are you on there? Okay, here you are. We're on pre-trial. Have court dates been set on these?
I don't think so, Your Honor.
Mr. Tollefson, have you been getting text reminders of court dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you say yes?
Yes, sir.
Great.
The requester will be to set
Yeah,
further dates.
confirmation is on October 1st, trial on October 13th and 14th on the 351 case. Same on the 177. So your next court date is October 1st at 10 a.m. Do you understand that, Mr. Tollefson?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're Mr. Stashevsky's your attorney, and be a great idea if he's on vacation this week, but he'll probably be back soon. And then it'd be a great idea for you to speak with him before your next court date.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Hayslip, you're back. You can go, Mr.
Yes,
Tollefson.
sir. Not sure what's
thank
going
you.
on technically.
So, Mr. Hayslip, I was trying to give you, you can go ahead and stay off camera. I was going to give you Mr. Stashevsky's phone number, which is 360 754 4897. Did you get that? If we lose him again?
He's still here.
I know, but he's not answering me. And Mr. Hayslip, can you hear me? Yep, he's gone. All right, we'll call your next case. We'll try it again.
Okay. Next case is Mr. Franklin Tycho. He is number 3 on the 10:30 calendar. This is my client. I'm waiving his appearance under 3.4. Our request is to strike the jury panel and use the current trial dates for a resolution.
What is that?
That would be the 22nd.
Okay. So who we got here? Looks like we have John Edelman and the Cocos. And Sean Edwards.
Edwards is a Rowe client,
Who?
Miss Rowe.
Got it. What time is he scheduled to be here? Ms. Rowe's gone.
8:30.
Did we do anything with that one? Edwards. So Mr. Edwards will come to you in a minute. Did Ms. Rowe in any of the other courtrooms? We'll tell, ask her, we'll need her back here. And then we have John Edelman. Do we know anything about that? What time? Mr. Edelman, can you come on the Zoom call, please?
Yes, sir.
What time are you scheduled to be here?
I believe it was 10:30.
Let's see, what's the charge?
I think it was a theft 3 and a possession charge. They were combined, I believe. You told me to come back on the 10th and the 11th.
It looks like your next hearing's October 14th.
Oh my, well.
So the good news is you're early. The bad news is you're a month early.
All right.
All right, you're free to go there, Mr. Edelman. You can contact the court. You can find your court date on the Thurston County District Court if you got your cause number.
Okay, thank you so much. Sorry.
Sure, you're free. That's all right. That's all right. I mean, you're the one who inconvenienced. You've probably been here for a while.
Just a little bit, but it's fine. Bye.
You may go. Mr. Pazderka.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you here on the Dominic, is it Coco case?
Yes, and they actually go by Dominique, so they are on Zoom.
Okay. And so it looks like is this a no contact order motion?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't see it in Laserfish, but the JABs indicate that it was filed, or at least on the August 25th, that it was filed and set for this date.
Okay. So Mr. Is it Coco? Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
And so what are you asking to have happen here today?
Well, Your Honor, as you stated earlier, these orders can create havoc, and it is just creating financial havoc. It's really jamming our family, our flow of just being a family. This person is getting ready to go away for 2 weeks.
When you say this person, do you mean Dominique?
That is correct, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Dominique is going to Florida to have some type of surgery. He will be gone. She will be gone for 2 weeks. I will be gone for a while after that, but she needs to get her stuff, and she has no place to live. She doesn't have a driver's license. She is working on it. She doesn't have her GED, and it's either put her on the street or
and then,
I'm in a bad situation.
So you're her father, correct?
That's correct, sir. Yes, sir.
And then had she been living with you before all this?
Yes, that is correct.
And I see that there's nothing else on I don't see any other charges of any sort. Is this, what's your perspective on all this in terms of, I'm not sure what went on and then, but going forward here, I mean, what sort of situation can we expect? This is, this is technically domestic violence, but this isn't spousal abuse one way or the other, which is, I also look at those differently. The mother-daughter or father-daughter, excuse me, situation here. I mean, and if you were paying, you told me about the wreaking havoc. And so you probably also heard, I want to make sure that you're safe, and then I'd like to keep her out of trouble. And so I guess that's what we're looking at going forward, as to whether, you're going to be safe and whether she's not going to get in any more trouble, which she doesn't need to be getting in any more trouble. So I'll hear your perspective on that.
Well, Dominic is getting ready to pursue a career, and going to Florida, the surgery is part of that pursuit. Once that's done, she plans on moving, I believe, to Los Angeles. But right now she has nowhere to go, and I'm paying for hotels, and it's killing me financially.
How long has she been living with you, like all along, or just?
No, she moved back in last November with a friend on the contingency that she would leave in 2 weeks. And as you can see, that didn't happen. She's been living with us the whole time.
All right. Well, other than this, this is a pretty big this, how have things gone generally?
Just Dominic's very argumentative, very needy. I just don't. No isn't a good answer for Dominique. And
well, I'm in position to say no, and so that's what I'm trying to figure out, whether a yes is appropriate here. And I'll talk with her in a minute too.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Or actually, but before I do that, Mr. Pazderka, I'm going to hear from Mr. Pazderka, and then I'll hear from Mr. Fortunato also.
Yes, Your Honor, we are in or seconding the motion to rescind the no conduct order. As you've heard, Dominique has been staying at hotels, does not have anywhere else to live. They are also having surgery in Florida. My understanding is their mother is going to be going with them. So the issue is primarily that they are being barred from returning to their home right now. And it's also my understanding that due to the surgery and then other logistical things, that they won't actually end up being around the protected party going forward. The issue is being able to return to their home to get the support from other family members, and also to then also prevent the current financial issues that her parents are experiencing.
Well, and I get that. I mean, that they aren't, it is problematic for them not to be able to go to what had been their home here for the last year, but do they realize their role in how all that happened? And are they aware of what they need to do to make sure something like this doesn't happen again, and that people will be able to coexist peacefully?
Your Honor, I do believe they do. I've spoken with them. I do believe that they understand the context that led them into the situation. With regard to their role, I guess I would say that these are still allegations at this point.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying, obviously, they were involved in an incident that led to this, but I do think that they do seem to have, based off of my conversations with them, do seem to have a good understanding of why the situation occurred, and are very committed to avoiding it in the future.
Do you mind if I speak with them directly?
No, Your Honor, that is fine.
So what's your perspective on this?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know. I moved back in February. I mean, last November.
All right, I heard that.
I had a different surgery I was planning on doing, and when that fell through, I just like kind of stayed around until waiting for this one. So now I have like a major gender affirming surgery in Florida, and then I plan to move back to Los Angeles. That's like where my friends are at. And I plan on going back to therapy as soon as like I get insurance figured out, which should be like by the time I get back from the surgery, I should have insurance through my mom's job. And I plan to go back to therapy. Things are very tense in the house, and that's why I like after this I plan to move back to Los Angeles. I do realize like my role in this. I do realize like I did play a role in.
Okay, well, what I'm looking for is some sort of assurance that, you know, you had just said that things were tense. And I heard your father kind of indicate the same thing. And so what I would be looking at, and you're the one charged here, and your attorney's right, these are just allegations at this point, you know, your commitment to reducing tension as opposed to maybe increasing or enhancing it. What's your perspective on that?
So I plan to like stay away from my father, the protected party, as like my attorney said. I won't really be in the home too much. Like from this point forward, I plan to like go to Florida for the next 2 weeks and then move out. I think that this whole experience was a very eye-opening experience for the both of us. So I think like a lot of the tension kind of got lifted like just by like all the stuff that's happened, me going to jail and all that. And I plan to go back to therapy to kind of like work through some of the tension that led up to this point.
Let me hear from the state, and then I'll make a decision. Mr. Fortunato.
Thank you, Your Honor. From my perspective, I think, you know, I understand where they're coming from, but in my situation, or I guess from where I'm seated, it sounds like it's potentially more appropriate to modify the order rather than to drop the order. I think the order currently allows for, I think it allows for a civil standby, which in this situation would be appropriate for the defendant to go get their things from the property. And perhaps there could be an additional modification to allow the defendant to return to the property or in situations where Mr. Coco is not there, is not present. You know, I think that would accomplish a lot of these same considerations. However, you know, dropping this order entirely, understanding that the defendant's going to be leaving and then probably not returning for quite a period of time, I don't think that dropping this order is appropriate, particularly given the allegations here.
Okay. And there is no PC statement that I read. Well, here's what, again, this is going to be another instance. And then how do I pronounce your name? Would you like to use Dominic or Dominique?
I'm a trans woman. I prefer to go by the name Dominique.
Thank you. And so, so, you know, given your lack of history, combined with the comments of your father, you know, and part of the reason for this, frankly, is based on what your father said, it's a financial burden. As far as I can tell, he's been, you know, paying for hotel rooms for you, which I hope you appreciate. And he didn't have to do that, but he is. And so I'm going to go ahead and rescind the no contact order. And so, but again, that would allow you to take care of your business, get the things you need to do. You can go off to Florida, do the things you need to do there for your health. And, but I hope you appreciate that, you know, your father's been support, and I mean, you don't get along, and a lot of people, you know, have somewhat fraught relationship with their parent and child and so forth. But, and again, maybe I'm speaking out of turn, maybe not, but I hope you appreciate the fact that he's, you know, even after all of this, he's still at some point looking out for you in terms of, you know, keeping you off the street and keeping a roof over your head. And I say that without making any comment as to, I don't even know anything about the allegations, but
I do appreciate it. I mean, we have our moments, but I really do appreciate that he's kept me off the streets, and it means a lot.
And then hopefully that you can conduct yourself in a manner that, again, just keeps you out of the court system. I don't think either one of you enjoy being here very much. And so that's what I'm going to do here for today. And the court date remains. You're going to have dates in the future. Apparently, you're going to move out of state, but through the miracle of Zoom these days, this case can still be resolved unless it goes to a jury trial. But this case can still be resolved over Zoom and to be done remotely. But I'm going to be relying on you to, again, conduct yourself in a manner that keeps you out of here.
I will, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You can thank me by doing just that, conducting yourself in a manner that keeps yourself out of here. And I think that's the best way you can thank your father also for his support.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And so just, have you been getting text reminders of court dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your next court date, and then I want you to, and again, if you're going out of state, it's even more important for you to maintain contact with your attorney there, Mr. Pazderka. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And your next court date is November 12th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And then you can get a copy of the rescission order off the district court website when it's signed, but it's not here yet. It'll take Mr. Fortunato a few minutes to get it here. You can wait for it, and then I can tell you on the record that it's been rescinded, and then you can get it off the district court website. It's up to you as to what you want to do.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's come back. So I'll come back to you guys in a minute. And Mr. Hayslip, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. So what I was trying to do was to give you the phone number for your attorney, and it was 360-754-4897. Did you get that? And unmute, you need to unmute and tell me that.
Yes, got it.
And then did you get his name?
Yeah, but I don't think I could say it. I don't know how do you say it.
All right. Well, did you want, do you have it? Do you want me to spell it for you?
Sure, if you don't mind.
Pazderka,
I don't mind.
I'm guessing.
As soon as I find it up here, because I don't know it off the top of my head. S-T-A-S.
A-S.
H-E.
A-G.
F-S.
F-S.
K-Y. And you say that's Stashevsky. Say it with me. Stashevsky. Perfect. And then the easy part of this is Andrew. His first name is Andrew.
All right. Thank you.
And then, yeah, call him, talk with him about your case. And then, and then you're free to go there, Mr. Hayslip. Thank you for your patience and keep trying to come back here.
All right. Thank you very much.
Mr. Pazderka, can you come on the Zoom call, please? Is he gone?
Your Honor, Ms. Coco's rescission orders in the.
Thank you. So the Cocos can come back on the Zoom call, please? I'm signing the order that rescinds the no contact order. The no contact order is now rescinded.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Both.
I appreciate it.
It's not moving though for some reason.
Yeah, I wish the best for them with their surgery and then moving.
Mr.
to LA.
Pazderka, are you still there? And then with regard to Mr. Edwards and you folks, the Cocos, you guys are free to leave.
That was
You can both go.
wild.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we have our choice, guys, of Kansas or Texas. Which do you guys want? Kansas or Texas? That's next up.
What?
First person to
like
comment
they
gets to
are
choose.
Okay, 9:30 calendar.
We have a few no-shows, not many.
Oh, Texas it is. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Done.
This is the 223rd Judicial District Court in and for Gray County, Texas, proceeding via Zoom via video conference without objection under Rule 21D of the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure. I would call for trial cause number 41443 in the interest of Sebastian Leonidas Ruiz, a child, on the original petition to terminate parent-child relationship, or in the alternative petition in suit affecting the parent-child relationship. Mr. Huckabee, how says the petitioner?
Petitioner's present and ready, Your Honor.
All right. And I believe we have Gustavo Ruiz Medrano by telephone. Is that correct, Mr. Medrano?
Yes, sir.
Are you here?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Huckabee?
Your Honor, I call Raina Portillo.
Hello.
Excuse me? I
I'm
didn't.
Reina Portillo.
Portillo.
All right, thank you. Let's see, Mr. Portillo, would you please raise your right hand? Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give and the matter now in hearing before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Huckabee?
Please state your name for the record.
Reina Portillo.
And are you the mother of Sebastian?
I am
How old is Sebastian?
8.
And who is Sebastian's father?
Gustavo Ruiz.
Okay. And when was the last time Gustavo saw Sebastian?
When he was 2 years old.
Okay. When were y'all living together when Sebastian was born?
Yes.
And what happened?
Let me stop you right there. So when you're talking about Gustavo, you're talking about, and you said Gustavo Ruiz, but is that one and the same person as Gustavo Ruiz Medrano?
Yes, it's Gustavo Ruiz Medrano. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to clarify the record.
Yes, sir.
And did something happen shortly after Sebastian's birth?
Yes, he got incarcerated 10 days after Sebastian was born.
And is your understanding that Gustavo is still incarcerated?
Yes.
And is was he sentenced to 10-year terms?
Yes.
And was his if he was to serve 100% of his time, is he expected to be incarcerated until July of 2027?
Yes.
And you filed this petition in April of 2025, is that correct?
Yes.
So he was, at the time of filing, he still had up to 2.5 years worth of incarceration, is that correct?
Yes.
And you said he hasn't seen the child since 2. What happened between his date of incarceration when the child's 10 days old and the age of 2?
I would reach out to his sisters if they were to go and see him when he ended up at the Form B unit. If they would take Sebastian, I would reach out to them if they would babysit. Bunch of the time they gave me the runaround. When he was 2, it was September of 2019 was the last time he went to the prison to go see Gustavo.
What happened shortly after that? Did you have a conversation with one of his sisters?
His sister called me in September of 2020, his oldest sister, and she just called me to check, I guess, to see how Sebastian is doing. I let her know. She got upset and told me that I was the reason he ended up in prison because I had wrote a statement against him. His sisters had been mad at me for doing that at the time. And she told me that the next time I were to let her see Sebastian, she would take him to Mexico and I would never see him again, and that they will hire the best attorney there was to take Sebastian away from me.
And since that date, have you heard from any part of his family?
No.
How long you been living at your current address?
5 years.
And prior to that, how long did you live at the previous address?
2.
And did you receive any letters or anything from Gustavo at any time during the past 7.5 years?
Just the first year of Sebastian's life.
So when you stopped bringing the child up when the child was 2, since then you have not received a letter or anything?
No,
Have you received an attempted collect call from Gustavo?
no.
And how long have you had your phone number?
Since 2017.
So since prior to or around the time of the child's birth.
Yes.
So your number hasn't changed. You've got no collect calls.
Mhm.
Your address changed 2.5 years, almost, the child was 2 or
After-
3,
Yes.
and you haven't received anything.
No.
Have you received any support from anybody, any part of Gustavo's family?
No.
If anybody threatened to take my child to another country and make it so that I would never see my child again and hire attorneys, they would never see my child again. Never. They wouldn't even be able to give my child a lollipop at the park because I would keep them so far away from my child that they'd never have the chance. And I'm not saying 6 feet, but 6 feet deep sounds great in that instance. If someone were to threaten to take my child from me, no, it would never happen. Never.
Now, how is the child covering insurance?
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And who does the child currently live with?
Me, Reina Portillo.
And who else lives in that household?
Gerardo Dominguez.
Okay. And who else?
Olivia Dominguez and Penelope Dominguez, his 2 sisters.
All right. So the 2 girls are Sebastian's half sisters.
Yes.
And who is their father?
Gerardo Dominguez.
And is that your fiance?
It is.
And does he ultimately want to adopt Sebastian?
Yes, he does.
And you actually, in another cause number, filed a motion to change the child's last name to
Dominguez.
Dominguez. Why did you file that?
Because Sebastian kept asking to have the same last name as his sisters and, as he calls him, his dad.
How long has Mr. Dominguez been in Sebastian's life?
Since Sebastian was 2.
So for the past 6
years. 6.5.
But you understand you can't do any adoption unless there's termination of Gustavo's rights. You understand that?
Yes.
Now, when did explain you and Gustavo's relationship that led up to the, or led to him being arrested at age 10, or when just Sebastian was 10 days old? Was there family violence in the home? Was there?
Yes, he would drink and party a lot with, he would do drugs and he would party for 2 to 3 days on the weekends, during the week as well. I would be asleep in the room and he would go in there. One night he did go in there and he did choke me. I was about 3 months pregnant at the time. I have pictures of my neck from that night. I did leave and went to go stay with my mom. She lived in Plainview at the time. He was just never present while I was pregnant. He was selling drugs at the time and just partying with his friends. He never cared that he had Sebastian on the way.
And for the past at least 6.5, 7 years, he hasn't done anything to have a relationship with, I know he's been in custody, but he could have sent a letter, he could have done something.
Right.
Has he or his family even sent you $5 to buy the kid a lunch, or
No.
buy the kid diapers when the kid needed diapers? Has there been any support from Gustavo or anybody in his family in the kid's 8 years?
Not after he turned 2 years old when I had already stepped away from the relationship prior to that, but after 2 years old when I got into the relationship I have with Pardo Dominguez, no,
Hardo and I have taken everything into our own hands as to raise Sebastian.
And how's Sebastian doing?
He is great. He is a thriving 8-year-old. He loves to play football. He's currently in flag football at the Optimist Club. He plays basketball with the Optimist Club. He loves to go fishing. He loves to go golfing. He is a great big brother. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's very emotional. Just a soft boy. He's just great. He's great all around. He's respectful. He doesn't get into any trouble.
And the fact that he has turned out that way without his father in his life, that's quite a statement for the mother. I commend her. If everything she's saying is true, boys need their daddies. They really do. And it's breaking my heart that his daddy's not been around because he's been in prison by his own actions. Don't do this to your kid. Don't do this to your child. Don't do this to your partner. It's not a life for a child to go visit their daddy in prison. That sucks. Quit it. Knock it off. Be better.
And he loves his Xbox. He loves to play Madden and 2K. He's just a wonderful little boy.
Do you have concerns that if the termination is denied and Gustavo ultimately gets out of prison and has a relationship, do you have concerns that that would negatively impact Sebastian?
Yes, Sebastian does not like change. He eats the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He does not like change. We have a very, I would say, strict household. In bed by 9 o'clock, brush your teeth. He has his chores, such as taking out the trash. He does not like change, and when there's change involved, his emotions just start getting out of whack, and we don't like for him to feel anxious or pressured or nervous like that.
And some of your other concerns due to the fact that even before or while you were pregnant with Sebastian, there was Gustavo was committing family violence against you.
Yes, he was.
You have concern that Sebastian's with him. He'll let his anger go out, and since you're not there, turn on the child.
Yes.
Now, do you know where, if Gustavo gets released from prison, do you have any idea where he's even going to go to?
I have no idea. I don't know if he will go to Mexico or if he will stay here. I have no idea.
And his family's already threatened that the second they get the child,
Yes.
they're taking the kid to Mexico.
Yes.
And is his family from Mexico?
Yes, they all are.
Do you know if Gustavo has a legal right to be in Texas?
I believe not.
Now, if the court doesn't terminate the right, are you asking that Mr. Gustavo be named possessory conservator and you be named sole managing conservator of the child?
Yes.
And if Gustavo has parental rights, are you asking that he have supervised visitation or access to the child?
Yes.
And are you asking that, there may be some sort of therapeutic access because, like you said, the child does not know Gustavo.
He does not. Yes.
The only person the child knows is Mr. Dominguez, and that's his dad.
That's his dad. Yes, sir.
And are you asking that whatever the court does, they put in restrictions to prevent that the child ever be removed from the United States during any period of possession of Gustavo?
Yes.
Because do you have fears that if Gustavo gets the child, that child will be abducted to Mexico?
Yes, I do.
Anything further you'd like to tell the court?
No.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Let's see, counsel, first of all, if you look at paragraph 8A
Okay.
of your petition, would you request a trial amendment to change Warren Tipton's name to Gustavo Ruiz Medrano?
Yes, Your Honor. I do not know how that got in there.
That's right. Trial amendment is granted. All right, let's see, Mr. Medrano, do you prefer that the court call you Mr. Ruiz or Mr. Medrano?
Either one is fine, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions for Ms. Portilla?
No, sir.
All right. Let's see. I would ask Mr. Medrano, when were you convicted?
I was convicted on April 26, 2017.
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
I was convicted on April 26, 2017.
All right. And what was the charge?
Possession of marijuana more than 50 pounds, but less than 2,000.
And you received a 10-year sentence for that?
Yes,
Or
sir.
15 or 10?
I got 10 years, sir.
All right. And your answer indicated that you were up for parole in May of this year. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
I recently got an FI1. I should be home this month.
So they didn't parole you, obviously.
Yes. I made parole, sir.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be home this month.
Okay. And where is home?
Amarillo.
Let's see, Mr. Huckabee, did you have any other questions for either Ms.
Well, I have some
Portillo or
questions
Mr.
for-
Medrano?
I have some questions for Mr. Ruiz Medrano.
All right.
Sir, you said you were convicted on.
Hang on a minute there. I forgot. Mr. Medrano, I can't see it, but will you tell me you raised your right hand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in the matter now in hearing before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Huckabee?
Oh, y'all, I'm gonna have to do a part 2. I was downloading it and I was replying to you, Mark Addy, honey. Ooh, so that was part 1. Part 2 will be coming tonight. That's the danger of live streaming, like live streaming. It has the potential of going poof in an instant. But we will get the resolution to that tonight. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Trust me. Let's see something. Oh my God. Eee!
This is the
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, stop. Remove this one. Add this one.
District Court in and for Gray County, Texas, proceeding via Zoom via video conference.
Okay.
Without objection under Rule 21D of the.
No, Gustavo.
He does not.
And your answer indicated that you were up for parole in May of this.
Okay, guys. Oh, so good. I love you all so much.
Let's see, Mr. Madrano, do you prefer that the court call you Mr. Ruiz or Mr. Madrano?
Either one is fine, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions for Ms. Portilla?
No, sir.
All right. Let's see, I would ask Mr. Madrano, when were you convicted?
I was convicted on April 26, 2017.
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
I was convicted on April 26, 2017.
All right. And what was the charge?
Possession of marijuana of more than 50 pounds, but less than 2,000.
And you received a 10-year sentence for that?
Yes,
Or
sir.
50?
More than 50 pounds, but less than 2,000? Whoa. 50 pounds at least is still a lot of green. And it's illegal in Texas. Bad choices, my friend.
15 or 10?
I got 10 years, sir.
All right. And your answer indicated that you were up for parole in May of this year. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
I recently got an FI1. I should be home this month.
So they didn't parole you? Obviously.
Yes. I made parole, sir.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be home this month.
Okay. And where is home?
Amarillo.
Let's see, Mr. Huckabee, did you have any other questions for either Ms.
Well, I have
Portillo
some
or
questions
Mr.
for-
Madrano?
I have some questions for Mr. Ruiz Madrano.
All right.
Sir, you said you were convicted on.
Hang on a minute there. I forgot. Mr. Madrano, I can't see it, but will you tell me you raised your right hand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in the matter now in hearing before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Huckabee?
Sir, you said you got convicted on April 26, 2017
Yes, sir.
for possession of marijuana.
Yes, sir.
Is that out of Potter County?
Yes, that was out of Randall.
Well, didn't you get convicted for on April 20 or February 26th of 2019 for the delivery of marijuana 50 to 2,000 pounds?
Yes, sir.
And in Potter
one out of-
County?
The
What's
one
that?
out of Potter County was my probation revocation.
Okay. But you got 10 years on a possession of controlled substance penalty group 1 to 4 grams on April 26, 2017. Is that correct? Out of
Yes.
Randall County?
Yes, sir.
And then you got
Yes, sir.
2 years for possession of controlled substance penalty group 1, less than a gram on that same day out of Randall. You got 2 years. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And then you got a 10 years out of Potter for possession of marijuana, which you pled to on September 8th, 2017. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And then you pled on February 26th, 2019 for delivery of marijuana 50 to 200 or 2,000 pounds. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So you got convicted between February 26, 2019 and April 26, 2017. You got convicted of 4 felonies, all consisting of some sort of possession or distribution of narcotics.
Yes, sir.
What'd you get convicted of up in Colorado?
I haven't even been to Colorado, sir, so I haven't been convicted of anything.
Are those cases up in Colorado still pending?
I have no hold for them.
Okay. But what were you charged with up in Colorado?
Racketeering, tax evasion, possession of marijuana, and money laundering.
But you don't know if those cases are still pending or if they're,
From what I've heard from my attorney is they're giving me time served.
but you still got to go up there and plead to them, correct?
I believe so.
Have you been notified if you're gonna be able to, are you being released to Amarillo or are you being, is there any other holds that may, have you, sitting anywhere else?
No, sir. I had an ICE hold and I got the pardon in 2021.
You got the what?
Pardon. They let me keep my resident card.
Do you still think that that is, gonna be valid due to the change in administration?
Your residence is now the prison system. You can just make that your official home address.
I'm not sure, sir. That's something that you would have to speak to my attorney for.
Okay. My clients had the same phone number for the past 7 years. Have you tried to call collect or do anything of the sort?
No, sir.
My client had the same address. Did you ever try to send a card over the last 6 years, 6.5 years?
No, sir.
Have you asked your anybody in your family, hey, mom, sister, can you send $5 to uh, help out with food or anything for Gustavo over the past 8 years?
Well, actually, my older sister has given her mom money when Sebastian's with her mom. And my family did try to reach out, but she blocked my family from all social medias. And she blocked them all on phone. And that's why my family hasn't kept contact. My sister worked for Randall County Sheriff's Department. So to start with, my sister wouldn't break the law to start with for that same reason.
Well, you say your sister, you're talking about,
I'm talking about Manuela Yvonne Solis. And she still has contact with her mom.
so Yvonne
And every
Solis,
time, yes, sir. And every time Sebastian's over with her mom, my sister gets to see him or talk to him. And my niece, Crystal Solis, as well.
well, do you have any reason to, why your sister would make the statement that y'all would take the child to Mexico?
There's no reason. Why would my sister say that?
And do you know the last time that the child apparently went to his grandma's house?
No, sir. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Well, when did the last apparent visit you're talking about happen?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, sir.
So when you say they still have access, it could have been 5, 6, 7 years ago, could it not?
Yes, sir. And one of the reasons that my family hasn't been involved either was because she cut my whole family off. And also, since I've been incarcerated, I've also received a letter from the Family Protective Services where my son was involved in a family abuse. And we still have the letter for that as well.
Are you talking about the one that your family filed 4 years ago that was ruled out by CPS?
No, sir.
But that case was ruled out, was it not?
It was an investigation. I never received nothing back.
Okay. And you're sure your family wasn't the one that made that allegation in 21, 22, shortly after this conversation with your sister in September of 2020?
I'm pretty sure. Because this happened in 23 while I was at the Wheeler unit in Plainview.
So 2 or 3 years ago? 2.5 years ago?
Yes, sir.
What do you think the court should do?
I have no clue, sir. I believe I should at least get a chance to be a father figure and give me a chance to get out, to prove not just to Raina, but to my son that I can be a father figure.
You could have done that over the last 8 years with a simple card or, you know, a letter, something like that, could you not?
Yes, sir, but if you understand what she said, she's lived at the current address for 5 years. So, to me, that would be that she changed addresses because when I got incarcerated, she was living in Amarillo.
Okay, and she
And she was
testified.
working at Affiliated, and she was staying with my sister, and my sister would babysit Sebastian when she wanted to go out to work or when she would go out with her friends to the clubs.
Okay. And that was when the child.
She has also lived with multiple men. My son's been around other men before
And
she started dating Gerardo.
How do you know any of this? You are in prison. You've had zero contact with your child. You have not reached out in any form, fashion, or otherwise. How do you know any of her business?
Okay. Now, how old's the child?
Excuse me?
How old is your son?
My son's 8. He was born April 15, 2017.
Okay. And she moved to her new address when the child was 3, 5 years ago.
Sir. Yes, sir. Well, you asked me.
When was the last time you sent a letter or anything to the child?
I haven't sent nothing, sir.
But you could have. You could have sent letters up until
To
at
what
least.
address? I never had her address.
Well, you know,
She
you're
blocked
saying-
my whole family. The only way I could ever check up on my son was when her sister was dating my friend Chance before he passed away.
Okay.
And my friend Chance is the one that would let me know everything.
Do you know her mom's address?
No, sir. Sure don't.
Well, you said your sister used to go over there all the time. Your
Yeah,
sister
my
never.
sister does. I
Would
didn't say
you
she
ever-
goes over there all the time. I said she go when her mom calls her. My
Did
sister
you
goes
ever
over.
ask your sister, hey, what's that address you go over and see Sebastian at?
No, sir. I never
Why
did.
not?
Because she would just tell me that my son was okay and that she would give him money, or she would give her mom money.
But could you or could you not have said, hey, give me, I don't know Raina's address, give me her mom's address. I will mail letters there and hopefully they'll give them to Sebastian. Could you have done that?
Yeah.
But you chose not to, did you? Because you didn't care. Right?
I cared.
You just didn't want to show it, right? That's the witness, Your Honor.
Let's see, Mr. Medrano, anything else you'd like to tell the court?
Yes, sir. When I was doing my illegal activities, sir, Raina had a lot of chances to leave, sir. She never left because she liked the lifestyle. She liked the money that we were getting. She liked the friends. She liked everything that came with it. And when everything came down, she did write a statement on me, but I'm not mad at her for writing a statement on me. But she had multiple chances to leave. And me choking her, that I never choked her. The most I ever did was one time I did push her. And she went and stayed at my sister's house when that happened. And the next day she left to her mom's house. And that same day that she had left to her mom's house in Plainview, that's when she had messaged me and told me she was pregnant. But she didn't even know she was pregnant. So I don't know where these 3 months pregnancy was coming from.
Anything else?
No, sir.
November what?
November 12th.
Mr. Huckabee? Last round.
No, Your Honor.
Let's see, the court does find the evidence sufficient and will terminate the parental rights of Gustavo Ruiz Medrano to the child. Sebastian Leonidas Ruiz will appoint Reina Brianna Portillo as the sole managing conservator of the child. Will change the name of the child as requested to Sebastian Leonidas Dominguez, and order that after the new birth certificate is received, that the file and minutes be sealed. Let's see, Mr. Huckabee, you'll prepare the order of the court.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then nothing further, we are adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I hate to say it, but her life's in danger. It always will be. That's wild. She's dealing with some big stuff. And yeah, she very much probably did. And it kind of makes her complicit in his crimes. But she didn't get charged with them. He did. And yeah, having a kid changes you. So she's probably trying to live the straight and narrow now. I commend her because, as I said before, raising a child without the father and having it turn out well is no easy task. I was lucky enough that my ex was a terrible husband, but he was a good daddy. And he stayed in his daughter's life, and now she's in college. And she's a darn good kid. Very, very good human. I couldn't have done that without her daddy staying in her life. He was a terrible, terrible, terrible husband. But he was a good daddy. I give him that. I don't give him much else. All right. Oh, let's see. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. Let's see what man, this Kansas one is still going. It's been a good 20 minutes. Oh, nope, it just ended. Oh no, it ended 40 minutes ago. My YouTube is just a bit behind. Hold on, I'm looking for goodies. Let's see. The judge is not on the bench on this one. Oh, guys, I gotta take this call. I'll be back later. I love you. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.